People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream?
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Welcome to Selling Columbus. I'm Ann Adams, your ADTV host, and today we are in Chillicothe, Ohio at Chillicothe Motocross. I'm interviewing Scott Plessinger, who's an AMA Hall of Famer. Come with me as we check out his interview. Thank you for meeting with me today. I really wanted to get a chance to talk to you about why you got into motocross, like what gives you the drive to want to be in it.
So I raced all my life professionally, won 4 national titles, 41 national events. Had 3 kids. One of my kids took it serious, Aaron. He started when he was 5, progressed really well, won some national championships as an amateur, and then turned pro in 2015, and he's one of the top riders in the world right now. And he just went to England, and they finished second at the world over in England. So that kind of, I was already promoting races while he was coming up. So, but when I stopped, I actually opened a motorcycle dealership, had it for 14 years, and then just kind of got burnt out on that. And this is way more exciting, outside doing what I want to do. Now I'm gonna grow in my series I started here in Ohio in 2015. It's one of the top 2 in the United States, so as amateur racing goes.
So you have eSport.
Yeah.
You want to tell me a little bit about eSport?
So that was my originated track. So that's where I started at up here. And Jeremy Forkham, the guy that ran this for 10 years, he just kind of got over it. His kid quit racing, offered it to me, so I took it over, and so I got basically my 2 prime tracks here in eSport.
So Chillicothe. How did you get into Chillicothe?
That's Chillicothe. That's the one I got on Jeremy Forkham. The eSport is the one I purchased back in 2015. I got Chillicothe in 2019. So it's just kind of escalated even more since I got this.
Well, you're an AMA Hall of Famer. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but I felt I should deserve some credit for winning a lot of national events and 4 championships. So, it's definitely an honor to be in that. Yeah. And
so how did you get into it? What were you doing?
So they contacted me and asked me if I wanted to be inducted into it.
Okay.
So they do a nominee committee, pick the riders each year that they want to put in. So I got nominated to be here.
That's awesome. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to see what you guys like about motocross. So why don't you tell me first, what about motocross do you love?
What about it do I love? Well, spending time with this guy and this guy who I just met, but the people are important. For me, it's oddly relaxing. It's the most intense and invigorating sport, but because you're so into it, you can't think about anything else. So it gives you an opportunity to sort of put all your problems aside and just try and figure out how to not die and go faster.
Not die and go faster?
Yep.
Sounds good. So what does it feel like to be out on the track while you're not dying and going faster?
It's all you think about. You think about improving every time you come into a corner. You look at that corner, you think about how you're going to get out of that corner faster. You look at the obstacles in front of you and see how you're going to overcome that obstacle, which is just like life. I mean, it really just dials you in when you're riding. It really does. It's just a great feeling.
That makes sense. So, do any of you guys get air when you ride? You jumped?
Oh yes, absolutely.
What does it feel like to be in the air?
Exhilarating. It really, when you, again, back to obstacles, there might not be a jump you hit all year. Finally, you decide to focus in on that and hit that jump. It is the greatest feeling in the world. But it is one of the most physically strenuous sports out there. I think soccer is like ahead of it as far as your heart rate all the time. On a professional level, it's unbelievable how the pros are up 180 beats per minute for 30 minutes.
So we talked about perseverance, we talked about barriers. This guy had cancer.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a year ago, you were cleared?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Been cancer-free 4 years.
But the moment he got marked cancer-free, we went out that ride. And mind you, I'm training for an Ironman triathlon. This guy, I can't keep up with physically. So
Oh yeah.
he's a monster.
But when you talk about exercise, I need to work on my core a little more.
Well, that obviously is aerodynamic because it keeps you going faster than me. So.
Thank you for joining me today as we showcase the American Dream. I'm Ann Adams, your host. I'll see you next time.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.